So all 30 NBA Team City Edition uniforms have either been released or leaked, and they're all on this website. So I will drop the link to the website in the description. But I'm going to be going through this article, and I'm going to rank these jerseys 30-1. And it should be a ton of fun. I'm pretty excited about it. So drop a like on this video, comment, and then subscribe to the channel. We get to 2,000 subscribers, there will be a giveaway. So let's try and do it by Christmas. I appreciate you all. Now let's hop into it. All right, so this article is on sportslogos.net, and it actually just goes alphabetically, and I want to rank them, so I'm going to be going from 30 to 1, so I'm going to be skipping around. I'm going to cut out all the in-between stuff. But yeah, so obviously it starts with the Hawks. I don't think they have the 30th worst jerseys, so I'm going to go ahead and go through them, and we're going to start with number 30. Now, I think the Boston Celtics have the worst City Edition jersey. I don't know what's going on here with the Boston Celtics. Both words on it just does not look good. Other than that, they're just completely white with the green trim and the green strip down the side. I'm not a fan. It's too simple. And if it was literally just said Celtics or something like a normal jersey, I like it. It's classic. I don't like the Boston Celtics. I don't know if it's a play on their championship banners or what. I'm not here for it. Last place. In 29th place, we have the New Orleans Pelicans City Edition jerseys. From my understanding, this is a play on the New Orleans flag, I believe. Maybe Louisiana flag. I'm not exactly sure. I know the pants have a blue stripe. I actually don't, or the pants, the shorts. I actually don't mind the shorts, but some flags just don't need to be made into jerseys. I think Chicago's turned out really well. I don't necessarily like these. I don't like how high up this red is, and then these three emblems here, I'm not a fan. I don't like the number font. And then everything else is just too plain. I just do not like it. I don't mind the color scheme. I just don't like the layout. I don't like how it doesn't say team name anywhere. Just not my style. These are 29 for me. They're not good. Following up those two monstrosities comes this monstrosity, the New York Knicks jersey. I don't know why they're always trying to do like this Subway logo theme. I don't know. I don't like the NYC on the Nike logo. It looks kind of tacky to me. Nike shouldn't have their logo covered up at all, I think. I don't mind the gradient on the side here. I like the black. Black is a nice color for a lot of things. I don't like the gradient going through the sleeps and the new and part of the York here. I'm not a fan of that. But at least they're being a little bit more creative than the Celtics, and that's why I'm giving these 28th, but still just not good. They need to figure it out because they struggle usually with new jerseys, and when you have all the money in the world, you should never make an ugly jersey. That's just my opinion. All right, and then in 27th, we have the Sacramento Kings jersey. I like the little bit of checkered. I'm sure that De'Aaron Fox likes that too, coming from Kentucky. I don't mind the color scheme too much, but it's just like the red's very hidden in the Sacktown. Not a big fan about that. I don't like this 5 font either. It looks like an upside down 2, which I'm not cool. I know not everybody's jersey is going to have a number 5 on it, but I don't necessarily like that. The name underneath the number on the back, I kind of like that. I like seeing that happen every now and then. But yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of these. The black, blue, and red is kind of tough. If this was a white jersey with this exact thing, I think I would like these a lot better. But the black just kind of drowns out that baby blue, and I'm not a fan of that, so I'm going to give these 27th place. All right, so 26, I have these Brooklyn Nets jerseys. I bet a lot of people have them last. I do not have them last. I actually kind of like what's going on the side here. I think you could have went without the chevron pattern in the middle. And then the font's kind of weird. I get it's like this one artist, and that's cool. By the way, a lot of the stuff, I'm not going to go too in-depth on the meaning because I don't know the meaning of a lot of them. I'm just talking visually how appealing they are. And I just am not the biggest fan of this. I don't like the blue and yellow Nike logo up here. I don't know what this little bit of red on the collar is. Pretty much all I like about this jersey is the side, and I like the yellow name on the back as well. But other than that, I'm just not a fan. These are 26 in my opinion. All right, and then in 25th, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers. I actually don't really mind these jerseys outside of the font. One, I don't know why it's got to look like a rugged 0. I know this is about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and all these letters here are fonts from certain bands. Like, what was Pink Floyd had the D, Nirvana's A, the E from, I don't even remember. But basically just different bands that are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They're using their font here. I don't mind the jersey itself. It's pretty plain. I just wish the font was a little bit cleaner, and I wish they would have done maybe something on the side so it wasn't completely black. But I like the tribute to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and that's why these are up a little bit higher than like New York, Brooklyn, all those other teams. So these are 25th on my list. All right, 24th. People are going to get mad about this one, I think, but these Miami Heat Vice jerseys they're just so bad, dude. They look like that two-flavored yogurt that I used to eat as a kid. They look like cotton candy. I don't know. I like the Miami Vice color scheme. I really do. But this gradient, not good. I made a jersey design where the gradient went up and down, not side to side. I like that a lot better. Maybe I'll throw a picture of that up on the screen next to it. But I'm not a fan of these. I get it's the vice versa theme. But yeah, this is just not it in my opinion. I don't like the side-to-side gradient. Maybe it'll look better on court. But man, I am just not fond of these. But I saw a lot of people that were hyping them up, and I'm like, I cannot agree with that one. I'm going to go ahead, put these 24th on my list, because these are just simply, as I can say, I tweeted this out, these are just what you say, not it. I don't like them. All right, with the 23rd overall in this ranking, we have the Philadelphia 76ers. I like the color scheme. I like the blue, red, and black. I think this blue works a lot better than Sacramento's blue up against the black. What I don't like is what they did with the numbers here, the Philly here. If you're going to go for black and red, just go with these AI jerseys on the side. Like, that's all you had to do. But you went with this. I'm not a fan of that. Overall, I like the jersey and the trim and everything. I just don't like the font, and I don't like the houses across the front. I see here it's about their boathouse row. I think that's kind of cool tribute, but visually wise, I don't like it on a jersey. I would like it on like the trims of pictures for Instagram or something, but not on the jersey. So these have to be 23rd on my list. All right, so 22nd on my list is going to be the LA Clippers. Looks pretty similar to last year. Very plain. But that's okay sometimes. Sometimes plain is good because it looks better than like what the Knicks did or some of these other teams. So I don't mind the plain look. I just wasn't a fan of theirs last year. These are just as simple, maybe even worse than last year's. The little bit of red and blue, just go without it. If you're going all black and white, just go without the little bit of red and blue. I'm just not a fan of these at all. But I guess at the end of the day, I'm not from LA. I don't know how LA fans feel about these, but they're just, they're just whatever. And that's why they're 22nd on my list. So 21st on my list are going to be these Portland Trailblazer ones. And the reason I like them is because I feel like it represents what Portland, Oregon is. I like the Oregon across the front. I think that's kind of cool. I like how they're like, I think they're like a brownish color, but I like all these little lines that run through it. I think that's really dope. And then down the side, you can't really see it, but on the shorts, this is a little less straight down the shorts, this colored band and everything. So I like that. There are some things I don't like. I don't like this green Nike sign. Brown's not like visually the most cool color, but I feel like this kind of represents what Portland, Oregon's about. And I like the tribute there. I just think they're creative enough to where they deserve to be higher than some of those lower tier teams. So I'm gonna put these 21st on my list. All right, so now we're moving into the top 20, and these are the Oklahoma City Thunder jerseys. I don't mind these, but they kind of look like a gas station, to be honest. Like, this looks like the roof part over a gas station. Like, this looks like what a design on it would be. So I kind of don't like that. I do like the Oklahoma, though. I think that's kind of cool. It has kind of like a racing-ish vibe, too. Racing and gas stations, I guess. I don't hate them. I like the creativity. They tried something. I don't think they perfected it, but they tried it. I also don't like how there's this is really, maybe it'll be different on actual jerseys, but you see on the back here, there's this green drop shadow here, and there's not that on the front. Or not green, excuse me, orange drop shadow, and there's not that on the front. So I don't know if that's just a mistake in the picture, or if they just forgot. I don't know. But I'm not the biggest fan of these, but I like what they're doing. I like the idea of it. I just don't think it was executed very well. But still, they're not top 10 worst. They're 20th. All right, so next up we have the Wizards jersey. Now, I like the gray. I've always been a fan of gray jerseys for the most part. I actually kind of like the American flag thing on the side. Like, we're getting into the jerseys where I legitimately like them. I wish it wasn't this DC logo in the front. I don't really like that logo per se. I would rather have it say Wizards or Washington or something. But I like the color scheme. They're pretty simple, but I do like this American flag on the side. I don't have much else to say about these, but they're not bad. They're 19th on the list. All right, and then on 18th on the list, we have these MLK ones. Now, when you think about the meaning of these are dope. Like, I love that. I love the meaning, everything behind it, Martin Luther King Jr. When you're looking at visuals, it's just simple. They executed the gold okay, I think. I like the font, but at the end of the day, they're just simple, and I think that other teams ahead of them took a bigger risk in their design process, and I think it paid off for them. Now, the Hawks' other jerseys that aren't their city editions, I love them. I like these a lot too. They're just really simple. And I know that's what they were going for. But to me, it's still not as visually like, boom, there they are. I like them. So these are solid jerseys, don't get me wrong. I love the meaning and everything. But there's just other ones on this list that pop out to me a lot more. But I like these. I like these. They're 18th. 17th on the list, we have the Dallas Mavericks ones. I'm going to be honest with you. It's hard to pull off gold on a jersey, and I don't think they executed it fully here. What I like about these, why they are so high, I like this wing on the side. I don't know what that has to do with Mavericks. Maybe it has something to do with Dallas. I'm not sure, but I like that part. I like how it has this stripe going up the side. It's not just a straight stripe. I like that. The shorts also have some wings on them. Cool. The gold just looks kind of like when light hits it, it's gonna like shimmer differently, and I don't like that on a jersey. So that's why these are a little bit lower, but I like the design aspects of them. I just don't think they pulled off the gold very well, and that's why they're 17th on my list. Moving to 16th on the list, I have these Lakers ones. They're simple. I get what they're trying to do here. It's kind of, you know, back in the day honoring, I feel like, the Minneapolis Lakers. What I don't like about these, what would have made these a little bit better for me, is I would like the number to just be white. It's like a kind of an off-white, a little bit of a grayish. Have that number be white, and these would maybe jump up a few spots for me. But I can't put them higher because of that color scheme. Other than that, they're simple, and that's another reason they can't go higher. But I don't think they did anything else wrong with these. I know they were going for the simple look, so I salute them for that. But change that to white, and it'll look much better. Moving up to 15th on the list, these are the Detroit Pistons uniforms. I actually really like them. I like the Motor City around it. I think that's cool. I like this down the side with the black and the red stripe. Other than that, they're pretty simple. But Motor City literally is Detroit. I like that they included that. I actually kind of like the Detroit, Michigan underneath. I like the color scheme. I would have liked if the 23 was white instead of that gray. But at the end of the day, these are still nice. Top half of the league now. We're in the top half. I like these Detroit jerseys. 14th on the list, we got these Chicago Bulls ones. Man, I debated having these higher. Something is just a little bit off with them. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. But I think they executed the gold nicely. This trim is sick. This is such an elegant look, which is maybe why it's throwing me off because it's on a basketball jersey. But like, this just screams elegance. It kind of screams Chicago. Like I said, the gold just is pretty good. I like the really dark gray look they got going here. I like it. I really, 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 really like this jersey. There's just jerseys I like more, but this one's really, 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 really good. I like it. I don't have much bad to say about it. Now, the Houston Rockets jerseys are coming in 13th on the list. I really like the blue color scheme that they're going with here. I like the baby blue. I like the darker blue trim. And I like the little bit of red to still tell you, like, yo, we're the Rockets. We're still a red franchise. But, I mean, you know, John Wall's going to look pretty good in this jersey. I do like it. I like it a lot. I don't have much bad to say about it. It's pretty simple. This stripe down the side adds a little bit, kind of breaks up the jersey some. But I like this Houston jersey. 12th, we have these Orlando Magic, like, orange cream, orange fever jerseys. I love them. Thing I don't like is the black. If you take that black off, replace it with orange or replace it with white in certain areas, I would like it more. But these black jerseys, or these orange cream jerseys, are just super nice. I wish there wasn't black around this orange. Like, why is that different than the text up here? I don't know. Take the black off, take the dark gray off, whatever color it is. Make it white or orange, and it would be really, really nice. But I like these. These are, what are they, 12th on my list? 12th? They're 12th. I like them. Closest to, we're getting close to the top 10. One more, and then we're in the top 10. The jersey that's just going to miss the top 10 is this Indiana Pacers jersey. I really like this one. I love the color scheme. Indiana rarely misses on their jerseys. I like this one. It's kind of a tribute. It looks like a Reggie Miller one, but a different color. Blue a little bit. More yellow on the sides. I like these. They're super clean. Love the pinstripes. It just screams Indiana Pacers to me, and I think that's why I like it so much. So these are going to be 11th. All right, it's time for the top 10, and at 10, we're going Minnesota Timberwolves here. I saw these. The video came out today for them. They've been leaked for a little bit, though. I really like the black. The subtle green is cool. These stars on the side are pretty cool. That's like the star from their logo, and then it's right here on front, too. I kind of wish the gray was white, but maybe not. My biggest thing with these is this MINN for Minnesota. People don't really, that's like the AP style, and people don't really do that anymore. I wish it said like soda across front, SOTA. That would be sick. Or just Wolves or something. I don't like the min. But at the end of the day, I think these are super clean. They're super simple, but the green makes them pop. It's not like the statement jerseys where it's like green. Just a cool jersey. I like these a lot, so I'm going to put these at 10th overall. And maybe it's a little biased because they're my favorite team, but I just think they're clean. I like them. I really do. All right, coming in at number 9, we have these Bucks ones. I really like this. I like the 3 different colors of blue. I know it has some meaning in Milwaukee. I like the font. The one thing I don't like about these jerseys is the color that is surrounding the number. But other than that, really clean jerseys. I like the waving lines. You know, it reminds me of water. That's part of the point. So I like these Milwaukee jerseys. They are 9th on the list. At number 8, we have these Golden State Warriors Oakland We Believe style jerseys. Really similar to the old Warriors jerseys, except now they say Oakland instead of Warriors. I like the color scheme. The shorts look really good on these. I love the tribute. The colors are just so nice. I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't think like, you know, a dark navy blue, orange, and yellow would look good, but it just does. I don't know how to say it. I mean, they play in San Francisco now, but this is a tribute to who they were in Oakland. I like it. Steph Curry wore jerseys similar to this when he was a rookie. So I do like these jerseys a lot, and that's obviously why they're number 8 on the list. 7th on the list are these Toronto Raptors jerseys. Now, this picture's not very good for whatever reason, but they pull off gold really good every single time they try it, and they did it once again. I like it. I like how it's torn a little bit here, giving you like the fact that like a Raptor came and just ripped through it. I like this line underneath Toronto. I love the font on Toronto. Overall, I just really, really like these jerseys. I think they work out super well. I think they hit the nail on the head. Kept it simple enough, but gave you that Raptors vibe. So I like Toronto's jerseys, or should I say Tampa Bay's jerseys. But yes, these are really nice. 7th on the list. 6th, we got these Denver jerseys. I like the rainbow theme, but I like how it's not a rainbow. It's like a sunset. Like, that is just beautiful, man. I really like that gradient. I like the burgundy-ish color, the maroonish color, mixed with the oranges and the yellows. It just looks super, super good. I love these Denver jerseys. The only thing is they kind of remind me of Utah Jazz jerseys from last year, which, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. There's only so many things you can do with the jersey, but like, these are nice. These are legitimately really, really good jerseys, and I really like them. I've always been a fan of the mountain cityscape with the rainbow running through. It's just beautiful. These are definitely 6th on the list. Speaking of Utah, here we are. The Utah Jazz gradient into the black is really nice. On the shorts, only one leg sleeve has the gradient on it. But man, these, I really like this. I like how it's dark and you see it's not just like the whole gradient throughout the entire thing. Like, it's a small gradient into the black. I really, really like that. You still have the full color scheme here. I think the yellow is a good color to pop off the black. I like these a lot. Not much else to say about them, but they are top 5. We're in the top 5 now. If your team hasn't been shown yet, they're in the top 4. So let's go see who those teams are. All right, and 4th, we got the Charlotte Hornets Buzz City. One thing I want to know, or notice is that there's a lot of gold going on in these jerseys this year, but I'm not going to complain about these at all. That seafoam green tealish color is just beautiful, man, with this. I think the gold works really nice with it, and then the black. I like these a lot. I really, really like these jerseys. I like the pinstripes that are coming through. Buzz City is just a sick name. Man, these are nice. I can't get over how nice these is. I almost put these in my top 3, but there's just 3 jerseys that absolutely deserve to be in the top 3, so these couldn't fit. But I love these. They pulled off the gold really well. They pulled off the seafoam green that's just super recognizable. Nobody else has a color like this. I like it. The top 3 is going to start out with these Memphis Grizzlies ones. I like this pattern on the side. I like the pinstripe-ish look, but it's not really pinstripes. I like the collar. I think the gold is the perfect amount of gold. Only thing is this red Nike logo. I don't know if there's a point to it. Just make it gold or make it white. At the end of the day, though, these are just beautiful. I don't got much else to say. Just like bask in the glory of these. Memphis always kills it with their jerseys, and they did it again. Second place, we have these San Antonio jerseys. That color scheme, that retro color scheme is just, oh, man, that's just, I love that so much. I like the font here. I like the little spur looking thing on top of the eye. These are really nice. They're super simple, but they are just really, really nice. I believe there's a color scheme running through the shorts as well. I can't get over how nice these are. If I was a Spurs fan, I would be copping one of these ASAP because these are so sick. I absolutely love these jerseys. I don't have much else to say. They used the colors where they needed to, and they just made everything else black and white. And that is just like the smartest thing they possibly could have done with these. These are great. That leaves number 1 for the Phoenix Suns. What's not to love about these? The color scheme is dope. It matches their color and their logo. The valley across the chest is sick. I like the font and the number. I like the block gradient, the purple trim. Everything about these is nice. I really, really love these. I wish I got to see Kelly Oubre in one of these jerseys, but it is what it is. But these are really nice. I really like these jerseys. They knocked it out of the park with these. These are the best city jerseys in the NBA. Yeah, these are wonderful. I love these. But anyways, that is going to do it for today's video. Again, link to the articles in the description. Subscribe if you haven't done that already. Hit that like button. Comment. Let me know your top 5 favorite jerseys in the comment section below, or rank all 30 of them, or let me know your top 5 worst. Whatever. Let me know your thoughts on some of these jerseys. I want to hear from you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Again, like, sub, turn on post notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.